This girl was adopted by actress Mia Farrow almost 46 years ago. The child had been abandoned on the streets of South Korea and was starving before being placed in an orphanage. But her fate was unbelievable, and she became part of a big loving family. However, what shocked everyone was that, years later, she fell in love with her mother's longtime partner and eventually married him. How did this all happen? What is her relationship with her adoptive mother like now? And are she and her husband still together? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. This girl was born in South Korea in 1970. When she was 6 years old, she was reportedly an orphan living on the streets, searching through trash cans for food. She was allegedly found abandoned in Seoul in February 1976 and was temporarily placed in Maria's house, a local orphanage. When authorities couldn't find her parents or relatives, she was moved to St. Paul's orphanage. Her family was said to be very poor, which led to her abandonment at a young age. However, her fate changed dramatically. In 1978, Mia Farrow and her then-husband, Andrew Previn, decided to adopt her and brought her to the United States. At that time, Mia was 33 years old and one of the most famous and influential actresses of the 1970s, especially after her breakout role in Rosemary's Baby, 1968, which established her reputation in Hollywood. When Mia decided to adopt Sun-yi, she already had 3 biological children and 2 adopted ones. In 1970, she gave birth to twin sons, Matthew and Sasha. And in 1974, she had another son, Fletcher Previn. She also adopted a girl from Vietnam named Lark in 1973, and another girl from Vietnam named Summer in 1976. Mia had a lot of experience as a mother and was very happy being surrounded by kids. So this time, she chose to adopt from South Korea. The Korean adoption system was relatively easy for American families to navigate. However, Mia faced some challenges because U.S. law at the time allowed only 2 visas per family for international adoptions, and she had already adopted 2 Vietnamese infants. Despite these obstacles, Farrow successfully adopted Sun-yi and brought her to the United States. This kid really turned out to be amazingly lucky. Thanks to this happy occasion, an unwanted girl from an orphanage got a new family. However, Sun-yi initially had many challenges adjusting to her new life. Mia later said she struggled to connect with Sun-yi, who was adopted at an older age than her siblings. She explained that she had to work very hard over many years to build a bond with her. In 1979, Mia divorced her husband, Andre, and a year later, she started a relationship with film director Woody Allen. Although Mia and Woody became seriously involved and even adopted 2 children together, they never lived in the same home. They chose to keep separate apartments across the street from each other. Because of this, 10-year-old Sun-yi's initial relationship with Allen was distant. She had a negative first impression of him, and he thought Sun-yi was too introverted and needed professional help. The first positive interaction Sun-yi had with Woody occurred after she broke her ankle during a school soccer game. Woody took care of her, made sure she went to the hospital, and offered to drive her to school the next day. According to Sun-yi, she was impressed by how caring Woody was, even though they hadn't connected before. Soon after that, in 1990, Sun-yi began attending basketball games with Allen. They went to more games together, and by 1991, they had grown closer. It was during this time that Sun-yi fell in love with her mother's partner, and they became romantically involved. I was completely attracted to him, physically and sexually. From the first kiss, I was a goner and loved him, Sun-yi said. Allen was 56 years old, and she was 21. Can you imagine? What is even more shocking is that Allen was like a father to her. At first, both believed their romance would be nothing more than a brief fling. However, everything changed in 1992 when Mia Farrow discovered their relationship after finding nude photos of Sun-yi at Woody Allen's apartment. Mia felt devastated and betrayed. The media quickly picked up the story, turning it into a major scandal. On August 17, 1992, Alan issued a statement saying he was in love with Soon-yi, making their relationship public. He defended it by saying, "I am not Soon-yi's father or stepfather. I've never even lived with Mia. The only unusual thing is that she's Mia's daughter. But she's an adopted daughter and a grown woman. I could have met her at a party or something." Soon-yi also defended the relationship in a statement to Newsweek, saying, "To think that Woody was in any way a father or stepfather to me is laughable. My parents are Andrew Previn and Mia, but obviously, they're not even my real parents." She further alleged that Mia Farrow mistreated her, claiming their relationship was strained from the beginning. Soon-yi stated that Farrow was not maternal towards her and treated her and her adopted sisters, Lark and Daisy, more like domestics, expecting them to do chores like grocery shopping, cleaning, and ironing her sheets. These statements caused an enormous scandal. Soon afterward, a video surfaced in which one of Mia and Woody's adopted children, 7-year-old Dylan, accused Woody of molesting her. The video came as a shock, but Alan denied the allegations, claiming that Mia had coerced Dylan into accusing him to gain custody of the children as revenge for his relationship with Soon-yi. Despite the controversy, Woody Allen and Soon-yi Previn married on December 22, 1997, in a small, private ceremony in Venice, Italy, and they later adopted 2 daughters, Bickett and Manzi. Despite the attention surrounding their affair and marriage, Soon-yi has remained by Alan's side since they first became a couple in 1992. She has been seen walking with him around their neighborhood in New York City and has joined him at various industry events over the years. Sadly, since the scandal, Soon-yi has been estranged from her adoptive mother Mia, and she never talked to her. Farrow has said that she never wanted to lose contact with Soon-yi. "I love Soon-yi," she said. "It took me 6 years to throw away the Christmas stocking I knitted for her, hoping she would come back, but she didn't. It's heartbreaking to see how their relationship deteriorated because of a man. I wish I'd never met him. That's the great regret of my life," Mia said. Since the scandal, Farrow has devoted herself entirely to her family and went on to adopt 3 more children. She occasionally acts, mostly in made-for-television movies, but her focus shifted to humanitarian work. In 2000, she became a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. Mia has visited war and poverty-stricken countries, especially in Africa, and became a strong advocate against the genocide in Darfur. Mia has also remained single since her last relationship, choosing instead to focus on her family. It seems clear that she may be cautious about bringing another man into her life, perhaps fearing a repeat of what happened with Woody Allen. Do you feel the same way? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.